Hello and welcome to the next of our 5-minute theory sessions. And today's lesson is all about chords. Today we're going to look at what a chord is, how they can be played, and how to work out what notes are in a chord. Now in music, you can have all sorts of chords. You can have major chords, minor chords, augmented, diminished, sevenths chords, chords with added notes. We're just going to start with the chord in its simplest form, working out how to create a chord. We're not going to worry about whether the chord's major or minor or anything else. We're just going to look at the process of how to create a triad, a 3-note chord. So today is just about understanding how that chord is constructed. And as ever, Mini Mozart's here to help. So today we're diving into the basics of chords in music. But what exactly is a chord? Well, a chord is when you play 2 or more notes at the same time. It's super easy to play chords on instruments like the piano or the guitar, but not every instrument can do that. For example, a flute can only play 1 note at a time. But here's something interesting. The notes that make up a chord don't have to come from the same instrument. You could have a flute and a clarinet, or a violin and an oboe, or even a cello and a trumpet, each playing a different note to form a chord. Just remember, you need instruments that can play different pitches. Sorry, drum kits can't play chords. So, why do we use chords? Chords help us create harmony and add accompaniment to a melody. The most common type of chord is called a triad. Tri means 3, so a triad is a chord made up of 3 notes. Let's break down how to build a triad. Think of the numbers 1, 3 and 5. You start with your first note, let's call that 1, then skip the next note and play the third one, 3. Skip another note and play the 5th one, 5. And there you have it, your triad. Let me show you this on a keyboard. Imagine Mini Mozart is on the note C. That's our 1. Skip D, move to E, our 3rd note, and then skip F and play G, our 5th note. So your triad is C, E, and G. If you look at how this chord is written on sheet music, you'll see the notes are stacked on lines, C, E, and G, each moving up a line. This is the C major triad. Let's try another one. Start on F. Mini Mozart standing on the note F, and that is our number 1. We skip G and play A, our 3rd note. Skip B and play C, our 5th note. So your notes are F, A, and C. This time, if you look at the sheet music, all the notes land in the spaces, F at the bottom, A in the middle, and C on the top. So when you're working out a triad, the notes will either be all on lines or all in spaces. Now try creating the G chord on your own. Pause the video and use the keyboard diagram on the screen to figure it out. Ready? The notes should be G, B, and D. Written out, they're all on lines, G at the bottom, B in the middle, D at the top. These 3 chords, C, F, and G, are the most important chords in the C major scale. If you're writing a melody in C major, you can easily build an accompaniment using just these 3 chords. They're based on the 1st, 4th, and 5th notes of the scale. And here's a fun fact. This pattern works with any scale. The 1st, 4th, and 5th notes make up the primary chords, the ones you'll use most often. The famous 12-bar blues is built on these 3 chords, 1, 4, and 5. So why not challenge yourself and figure out the primary chords in the F major scale or the G major scale? Just remember, C major is the only scale without sharps or flats, so other scales will include a sharp or a flat. Give it a try and let me know how you do in the comments. Some worksheets to support today's lesson can be found on the Theatre of Music website under Resources. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Theatre of Music YouTube channel, and also check out the Theatre of Music Facebook page, Instagram and TikTok.